Have you ever wondered why the mind often feels like a battlefield filled with conflicting emotions and irrational thoughts? Or why, even with our best efforts, we sometimes get stuck in cycles of stress and dissatisfaction? Today, we'll delve into the world of psychology through the lens of Stoic philosophy, uncovering 7 surprising psychological truths that might just change how you view yourself and the world around you. The first truth is the illusion of control. One fascinating psychological fact is our tendency to overestimate our influence over external events. This illusion of control is a common cognitive distortion where we believe we can shape outcomes far more than reality permits. This misunderstanding can lead to increased stress, frustration, and a sense of helplessness when things don't go as planned. Psychological research indicates that people often fall prey to this illusion in many areas of life, from career ambitions to personal relationships. When we think we can dictate every outcome, we set ourselves up for disappointment every time reality diverges from our expectations. The gap between the control we believe we have and the control we actually possess can significantly impact our mental peace and emotional well-being. Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The things you think about will control you. You cannot control what happens, but you can control your response." Stoic wisdom advises us to focus on what we truly can influence, our reaction to external events, rather than trying to control things outside our grasp. By internalizing this principle, we can reduce unnecessary stress and make better use of our energy. Consider the case of the renowned physicist Albert Einstein, who faced countless setbacks in his career, including rejections from academic institutions and controversies surrounding his theories. Instead of letting these setbacks consume him, Einstein focused on his work, approaching challenges with curiosity and persistence. His ability to control his response to difficulties exemplifies Stoic philosophy, focusing on what he could influence. By adopting this mindset, we, too, can cultivate emotional stability and resilience, allowing us to navigate life's uncertainties with greater confidence and effectiveness. The second truth is the power of perception. A striking psychological reality is that our perception shapes our reality far more than objective events themselves. Research shows that the way we interpret and perceive events can deeply affect our emotions and mental health. This concept is also central to Stoic philosophy, which holds that it's not events that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. The famous Stoic philosopher Seneca stated, "It's not things themselves that trouble us, but our opinions about things." This insight highlights the importance of cognitive appraisal, the process by which we analyze and evaluate our experiences. Our emotional responses are often dictated more by subjective perception than by the events themselves. For example, receiving constructive criticism at work may be seen as an opportunity for growth by one person, while another may interpret it as a personal attack, leading to feelings of hurt and stress. A powerful example of perception's influence is Helen Keller, who faced the dual challenges of blindness and deafness from a young age. Despite her significant obstacles, Keller chose to view her disabilities as challenges to overcome, rather than as insurmountable barriers. Her positive outlook and determination enabled her to achieve incredible success as a writer and advocate for the rights of people with disabilities. Her ability to transform her perception of her circumstances into a source of strength demonstrates the profound impact of perception on one's life. Practicing Stoic techniques, such as shifting our perspective, can help us adjust our perceptions to focus on the positive aspects of our experiences. This shift can empower us to better manage our emotional responses, increase resilience, and improve our mental well-being. Embracing this Stoic principle allows us to approach life's challenges with clarity and optimism, fostering a more balanced and fulfilling life. One profound psychological truth is the significant role that external validation plays in our self-esteem and mental well-being. Studies show that those who constantly seek approval from others are more prone to anxiety, stress, and dissatisfaction. Relying on external validation can lead to an unstable sense of self-worth, making us vulnerable to the opinions and judgments of others. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the only way to achieve happiness is to stop looking for it from others and find it within yourself. This wisdom emphasizes the importance of building self-acceptance and internal worth rather than relying on outside affirmation. When we place our self-worth in external validation, we surrender control over our emotional stability to the ever-shifting opinions of others. Looking at the life of Malala Yousafzai, the Nobel Peace Prize laureate and education advocate, we see the impact of drawing motivation from inner values rather than external approval. Despite facing intense opposition and threats, Malala has remained steadfast in her mission to advance girls' education. Her motivation is rooted in her internal values and commitment to her ideals, not in the validation or disapproval of her critics. Malala's resilience in her beliefs, independent of external acknowledgement, exemplifies the power of self-assurance and the success that can come from meaningful goals. By focusing on our intrinsic values and acting according to personal principles, we can develop a robust sense of self-esteem and achieve greater fulfillment. This approach, rooted in Stoic philosophy, allows us to cultivate a stable and sustainable sense of self-worth, resilient to the changing opinions of others. Another significant psychological truth is the profound impact of negative emotions like anger, fear, and sadness on our overall health. Psychological studies show that prolonged exposure to these emotions can contribute to various health issues, including heightened stress, cardiovascular problems, and a weakened immune system. Negative emotions don't only affect our mental health, but also influence how we interact with others and handle life's challenges. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "The best remedy for anger is delay." This Stoic insight highlights the importance of controlling our emotional responses, especially negative ones, to minimize their harmful effects. Reacting impulsively to negative emotions often intensifies stress and complicates matters. Instead, pausing to reflect before reacting allows us to address situations more calmly and thoughtfully. Think of Nelson Mandela, whose life demonstrates the power of mastering negative emotions. He endured 27 years of imprisonment under harsh conditions and faced countless personal and political challenges. Although he experienced moments of anger and frustration, Mandela chose to transform these emotions into constructive action rather than letting them dictate his behavior. His commitment to reconciliation and peace, despite personal grievances, played a pivotal role in South Africa's transition after apartheid. Mandela's control over his emotions was crucial to his leadership and his country's healing process. Applying Stoic techniques such as mindfulness, emotional regulation, and measured responses can help us better manage negative emotions, allowing us to face life's challenges with calm and clarity. By integrating these Stoic practices into our lives, we can approach difficulties with insight and emotional stability, ultimately creating a more harmonious and meaningful existence. Another compelling psychological truth is the profound influence of daily habits on mental health, productivity, and overall well-being. Habits, whether positive or negative, form behavioral patterns that shape how we experience and approach life's challenges. This aligns with the Stoic idea that our lives are reflections of our daily habits and choices. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The universe changes, and our life is what our thoughts make it." This advice underscores the role of daily thoughts and actions in shaping our reality. Positive habits like regular exercise, meditation, and healthy eating can enhance mood, resilience, and mental health. On the other hand, negative habits like procrastination or excessive screen time can lead to stress and reduced well-being. Tim Ferriss, an entrepreneur and well-known author on productivity and personal growth, emphasizes the importance of building effective routines and practices, like setting goals and managing time, to achieve success in both personal and professional life. His methods are based on the principle that consistent, intentional habits can have a profound impact on one's life and outcomes. By consciously developing and maintaining positive habits, we create an environment that supports our goals and enhances our psychological resilience. Stoic practices, such as daily reflection and intentional action, help us build habits that align with our values, contributing to a balanced and fulfilling life. Harnessing the power of habit provides a foundational framework that supports personal growth and happiness, ultimately leading to greater satisfaction and achievement. Another critical psychological truth is the role of self-compassion, which profoundly impacts our emotional stability and resilience. Research consistently shows that treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially during times of failure or hardship, is linked to higher emotional stability, reduced stress, and improved mental health. Self-compassion involves recognizing our own pain and responding with empathy and care rather than self-criticism or harsh judgment. Seneca captured this Stoic principle when he wrote, "The greatest virtue is to remain calm." This wisdom emphasizes the importance of maintaining emotional equilibrium and treating oneself with the same kindness we extend to others. Self-compassion allows us to face life's challenges without being overwhelmed by negative self-talk or feelings of inadequacy. Consider Oprah Winfrey, who has experienced personal and career ups and downs, yet continuously emphasizes self-compassion and self-care. Despite facing significant difficulties, including childhood trauma and professional setbacks, Oprah has championed the value of forgiving oneself, learning from experiences, and maintaining a positive attitude. Oprah's approach underscores that self-compassion can help us overcome challenges and foster personal growth. When we practice self-compassion, we cultivate a more balanced and resilient mindset. Techniques like mindful self-acceptance and self-forgiveness make it easier to face failure while maintaining emotional stability. Embracing self-compassion not only enhances our ability to handle adversity, but also fosters a more positive and meaningful life, encouraging us to approach ourselves and our experiences with empathy and understanding. Another important psychological truth is the power of mindful reflection. Mindful reflection is the process of carefully and non-judgmentally observing our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. This practice is associated with higher emotional regulation, reduced stress, and enhanced personal development. By becoming more aware of our internal states and reactions, we develop clarity and resilience. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This Stoic insight emphasizes the role of our mental processes in shaping our overall well-being. Mindful reflection allows us to recognize and confront negative thought patterns, fostering a more positive outlook and enabling us to respond to challenges with greater calmness and wisdom. Consider the Dalai Lama, who has integrated mindfulness and reflective practices into his life and teachings. His emphasis on inner peace, compassion, and self-awareness has had a profound impact on his personal life and global influence. The Dalai Lama's approach demonstrates that mindful reflection can lead to deeper self-understanding and a more harmonious life. Engaging in regular mindful reflection helps us manage thoughts and emotions more effectively. Techniques like journaling, meditation, and contemplative practices enable us to process experiences with greater clarity and objectivity. By incorporating these practices, we can nurture emotional balance, improve decision-making, and enhance the quality of our lives. As we explore these 7 surprising psychological truths through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we gain valuable insights into the nature of the mind and the principles that can guide us toward emotional resilience and rational clarity. By understanding the illusion of control, the power of perception, the impact of external validation, the influence of negative emotions, the role of habits, the importance of self-compassion, and the benefits of mindful reflection, we can navigate psychological complexities with greater wisdom and resilience. The teachings of Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and other Stoic philosophers offer timeless guidance for managing our thoughts and emotions, helping us cultivate a more fulfilling and resilient life. By applying these Stoic principles to our daily lives, we can transform our perceptions of ourselves and the world, ultimately leading to profound personal growth and happiness. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more valuable insights.